I have an upcoming shoot and it's a non-broadcast shoot. So basically any videos or photos that might be taken will be used for things like the company's website, any internal materials they might distribute, or like their organic social media page. It wouldn't cover like paid or sponsored social media. That's its own separate thing. I don't know that much about it, but I do know that my agent would negotiate a separate rate if they wanted to do something like that. Anyway, that's side note. This is something that's not going to be broadcast on television. It's like an industrial basically. And if you don't know what an industrial is, I did make a video about it, which I'll link either here or here. I never know which side of the screen it pops up on, but I'll have it linked in case you're interested. All right. Now, it does look like they want us to arrive camera ready, which is very common for these types of shoots. So that just means I'm responsible for my own hair and makeup, and when I arrive to set, that's all taken care of. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to be on camera whenever they need me, basically. It does look like that they will cover certain wardrobe items, I think, but because I'm me, I'm still gonna bring a few shirt options just in case, based off of the notes that I see here and based off of like the company and what kind of shoot it is. All right, so I have a button-up long sleeve dress shirt. I do always bring a tank top just in case, because sometimes they want it buttoned up all the way, sometimes they want a little shirt underneath, so I have that. And then I have a basic long sleeve as well. And then as far as like short sleeve options, I think this would work best. Just a little polo. I think this is from Walmart. And I have the exact same polo, just in a different color. So that is something that I'll be bringing with me also. For the ladies, I would suggest bringing an extra bra or bringing a couple of different bra options, especially if you don't know what you're going to be wearing, just so you have options depending on what kind of, like what cut of shirt you're wearing, what color shirt you're wearing. I think it is something useful to have. Now, this is the backpack that I'll be bringing. I think this is honestly the perfect size. It's not too big, not too small. I will definitely be packing my makeup bag. Shout out to my friend Paige for getting me this bag for my birthday last year. I love it. Anyway, so other than the fact that it has makeup, my makeup in here, obviously, it also has some other essentials, such as eye drops. I get allergies, I get dry red eyes really easily, and these are the best eye drops ever. They're called Lumify. So yeah, that is definitely in my makeup bag. Lip balm, because you don't want dry, cracked lips on camera. And then I also always just have a hair tie and some bobby pins just in case. So those are some additional items. Ooh, my shirt just fell off. Okay, I'll pick that up later. Those are just some additional items that I have. So that's coming along with me. I'll also bring my hairbrush, which I'll have to grab at some point. And then I do have wallet, obviously, that comes with me everywhere. And then I have my phone charger. And oh yeah, speaking of allergies, these are non-drowsy allergy tablets. Just everything. I swear this whole video is just me saying just in case. But seriously, just in case I do get hit with allergies, at least I can take something. And I'll probably pack a bottle of Advil as well in case I get a headache. I'm not going to worry about like snacks or water. I might bring a water bottle with me, but it's no big deal if I don't, because I know that they're going to have food and water on set. In my experience, like I feel like every set I've gone to, they always have so much water and so many snacks, because I don't think anyone wants to have hangry actors or hangry crew for that matter. Like no one wants to be hangry. Okay, so I feel like there's always food everywhere. I may bring some water just to have in the car. The cool thing about this shoot is that I do know a bunch of actors that will be there on set because I've worked with them before. And it's always awesome when you get to work with people that you are already familiar with. It makes it way less awkward. And I've worked with them on all kinds of different projects. So there will be some familiar faces, which is great. As far as preparation, I always like to make sure that I wash my hair the day before the shoot. I need to do that today. My hair is a mess at the moment. I like to make sure I tweeze my eyebrows as well because I have bushy eyebrows. I like to make sure that I have the producer's phone number and or our contact person's phone number in my phone in case I get lost driving to the location, or I get to the location and I'm confused, I don't know where to go. Then I will have someone that I can either call or text. It's usually pretty obvious in the emails that you receive who your contact person would be. Sometimes they'll just outright say, hey, if you get lost, contact this person. Or based on who's sending you the emails, you'll be like, okay, I should save this person's contact information in my phone. I think that's super helpful. Oh yeah, I think it goes without saying that if you have a script that you need to memorize, obviously that needs to be done beforehand, or if there's any kind of character work you need to do, that all needs to happen before you arrive to set. Any of the actor related work, that all happens way before you get to set. But I think you already knew that. So any materials you receive definitely should be studied. It is part of our job. It is the day after the shoot, and I had so much fun on set yesterday. It was such a wonderful experience. Everyone was just, I don't know, just amazing. It was really great. Sometimes you don't always get that, so when you do have such a positive experience, it just like makes my heart warm, you know? So yeah, we did all of our filming and everything outside, and I don't think I can really say too much of what we did, but yeah, like I said, we were outside. The weather was a little bit weird when we were out there. It got really like foggy and misty. It kind of looked like a horror movie scene a little bit, but we were able to get all the shots that were needed. And I do have a couple of photos which I will put up on the screen for you right now. Probably will give you a little bit of a clue of maybe what kind of company or what sort of industry we were filming for. And yeah, that's honestly all I have to say. There was nothing really dramatic that happened. I got a little lost getting to the location. I always take a wrong turn when I'm going somewhere new. That's just me. But other than that, it was pretty smooth. And as suspected, there were lots of snacks, lots of water, soda, Gatorade. So yeah, and then we had lunch and everything. So it was good. This is the official webpage to submit for the Sony Elevate Actors program, and I will include a link for it in the description down below. As you can see, they include some information here prior to the actual submission form. So this is basically an intensive training program with one-on-one mentorship, and then it will end in a live showcase attended by studio executives and other leading industry professionals, including casting. This program will take place in LA, specifically Culver City, and will run from mid-August to mid-September 2026. If you don't live in LA, you are responsible for arranging your own housing and travel accommodations, and of course, covering those expenses. To submit, you'll need your headshot, resume, one scripted scene. It can be from your reel or self-tape that you've done, and then a 30-second video just explaining why you want to be part of the program. Now, here is the submission form itself. It honestly looks pretty straightforward. There's areas right here and here. You can upload your headshot, resume, upload your scene, and your 30-second video. And then, of course, you can include your social media links or your website link, whatever you feel comfortable sharing. And then you just click the register button, and that's it. So, yeah. This is the headshot that I'm going to use for my submission, and then I also have my resume here as well, which is just in a PDF format. And then I'm going to use this as my acting clip. I have this clip on all of my casting profiles. So on my casting profiles, I have a drama reel, a comedic reel, and then I have some individual acting clips as well. And I just think this is a really fun comedic scene, and I personally think it plays to my strengths as an actor. And then of course I created my 30-second video. I just decided for whatever reason to feature my dog in it because I was like, why not? Sounds like fun.